All right, welcome to PSC Sports Talk. I am Poppa E. He is the Maxarelli.
What's up, kids?
Had a little software issue this past Wednesday. We got software corrected. We're good to go. That's why we're going today instead of Wednesday. We're not at the dungeon currently, so we're back at the
studio.
The original studio. All right, so we thank everybody for joining. To the ones
everybody
and
that's
the
been watching the clips, the shorts. Definitely appreciate that.
All right. Originally, when I set this up, we didn't have any NBA news, but then something happened.
Pablo Torre found out.
What did Pablo Torre find out?
Well, found out that Kawhi has another no-show deal. This time it's with a TV company out of, I think it was Idaho, maybe Montana. But basically it's the company that does the big screen TVs for stadiums, like the Titantrons.
Dark, something.
Yeah, but basically, yeah, Kawhi has another no-show job with them. Pablo did not come out and say exactly how much he was getting paid for this.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Because you know he's going to find out.
Oh, he already knows, I'm sure. But again, you
Daktronics. Daktronics.
Yes, Daktronics. Who in their 20-year history, I think, or maybe it's longer than that, but they've never had a spokesperson ever for the company. They don't do any sort of advertisement because most people don't need to buy a acre big TV or monitor for their house. These are people that own stadiums that come to them to build them a TV or a monitor or whatever you want to call it.
So at this point, my thoughts are Kiwi's in some shit.
But see,
Ballmer's in some shit.
Ballmer is definitely in some shit. It's definitely, again, I feel this really falls on Ballmer more than it does Kawhi or Uncle Dennis, one of the two.
They were accepting it because you know they had to know. Come on,
who are you saying had
Kiwi and his uncle Fruitcake?
His uncle. Oh God, I just said his name too. But again, I don't completely fault Kawhi on this. I mean, he's just trying to get his money, and if he has to, it's not his job to circumvent a salary cap. That's all on Ballmer.
No, you're right.
He's just trying to get more money.
He's knowingly like, okay, yeah, I'll take my money.
Exactly.
He probably should have done it a little bit different. Maybe put it in Uncle whatever.
Uncle Dennis. That's what it is. Uncle Dennis. Sorry.
Uncle Dennis. Put it in his name.
That would have been smart.
Well, yeah. So
smarter rather than having a paper trail that comes right back to you again.
Yeah. Personally, I think the Kiwi deal of Toronto should be nixed, and the NBA just needs to say no, because they're going to be digging even more now. This investigation that's been going on forever. Pablo's found out more than these lawyers they got looking for people.
Well, funny enough, the lawyers called Pablo in to talk to him about the aspiration deal.
Hey, wouldn't you if he did all the legwork?
Exactly. But yeah, they literally called him into their offices to talk to him about what he knew about the aspiration deal.
So what do we think happens to Ballmer? What do you think should happen to Ballmer?
He should have to sell a team.
I'm starting to agree now.
Because if I'm not mistaken, this isn't the first time that he's gotten in trouble for salary cap manipulation.
Yeah, see that I really don't know, but I think he should lose the team. It's not the same type of circumstances as the previous Clippers owner.
Well, he was just a racist fuck. I mean, that's.
Oh, there's an F-bomb.
Yeah, well, but can you say anything else besides that? You really can't. He was a racist piece of shit.
Well, you see, you just did.
Yeah, but the other one sounds better than.
So, I think it's time that NBA is just going to say, "Hey, deal's done. There's no trade. This investigation is going to go on. You pull Ballmer out now, and say,
yeah, but why does the NBA give his? why should it be on Toronto to deal with Ballmer's problem? If Ballmer wants to get rid of him and trade him to Toronto, let him go.
Yeah, but part of the contingency deal on the trade was that Toronto would have to accept the responsibilities.
Right. But again, why should Toronto?
It shouldn't have to.
Why should Toronto have to pay for Ballmer's mistakes?
Because
obviously Kawhi Leonard is going to be suspended for some sort of time.
I think he's going to get suspended for a year and then he'll be done.
Oh,
is what I think is going to happen.
I mean,
he is Mr. Load Management,
right? That's definitely load management for a year. I don't think he deserves a year. I think he deserves maybe like a 20-game suspension because again, this isn't on him. He's just trying to get paid. It's not his job to manage the salary cap.
Now, but again, dude has to know. He has to know.
Well, yeah. Well, all these things are in his name.
Now,
and there's signatures on a lot of this stuff, his signature. So of course he knew. So again, he's just trying to get his money.
Or does the NBA say, you know what? Send that sponsorship money back. Give it back to the NBA. They can donate it to a charity.
They won't donate it to a charity. Come on now.
Yeah, they will. They'll give it to inner city youth trying to do better in baseball and football and because you don't want to promote basketball right now with that.
Yeah. I don't know.
That was dirty basketball money.
I don't know. I just again, I don't see why the deal's being blocked. I think that's absolutely stupid. He needs to be away from the Clippers because again, the longer that he stays with the Clippers, the more stuff is going to come out of the salary cap shit that's been going on. So why not just let him go to Toronto, get a fresh start, and the NBA can sweep this under the rug? Because really, that's all the NBA has been trying to do with this thing the whole time is sweep it under the rug. They don't want this to continue to go out.
We can finish this one up here real quick. He's not the only one. There's got to be others.
There definitely is.
Pablo will find out.
Like I was saying, I think he's got a Knicks story that he's working on.
I think Kiwi. He's always going to be Kiwi load management to me now, but yeah, I personally think he's a POS, but this doesn't help. Ballmer should be gone.
Yeah, Ballmer should definitely leave his team. That's. I mean, one is one thing. Now we got 3 different ones. Come on now.
It's time. Don't you agree?
Oh yeah, but again, this is Ballmer's one of the richest men in the world. If he can't get what he wants or buy his way out of something, he's going to find a way around it.
Oh, he's definitely increased the value of the Clippers since he's bought them.
Well, that's not hard to do.
Well, I mean, he's going to make a few $1 billion.
Oh, more than that, he owns that stadium too. You got to remember that he paid for that. Was
now will they make him sell the stadium or just the team?
Well, he could still own the stadium and charge him rent, I guess.
Yeah, he could. He absolutely could.
But yeah, that was all private money. There was no public funding for that.
So yeah, Ballmer's a shyster, Kiwi's Mr. Load Management, and we're moving on. So we can clip that.
All right, so next we're going to the Major League Baseball. So trade deadline came and went. The Mariners got 2 players, and I think he is the hitter Taylor Turner Ward.
They did get Turner Ward. Yeah,
I think he's like 3 for 20. I want to say the pitcher has pitched 1/3 of an inning, gave up 4 runs, 2 of those being home runs. So yeah, great job, Mariners. 4 games under 500 at time of recording here, and probably won't make the playoffs because we have a very, very tough month of August, and we've started off, I think, we've won 1 game and lost 3 so far this month. So yeah, Mariners pretty much out of contention now. Pretty sad.
Yep. The Dodgers, they acquired Tariq Skubal for really not that big of a haul. I mean, yeah, he's a rental. I mean, they got like 4 guys. I mean, he was a rental. They didn't get
Well,
a whole lot.
A
for
rental
him.
for now. I'm sure he's going to end up signing there again at the end of the season.
All right, so that brings up another point. So Tariq Skubal, a lot of things going on around there about the Dodgers. Did they ruin baseball with all this stuff? I think partly yes. They definitely found a loophole with all the deferred payments, and yes, it's probably going to lead to a lockout.
But that's not the Dodgers' fault.
They're the ones who first did it. I mean,
But
that's
the way that they circumvent the salary cap, or they're manipulating this, or they don't have a salary cap. I'm sorry. The way that they manipulate their payroll has really nothing to do with the issues that are on the table right now for Major League Baseball and the Major League
the
Players
cap?
Association.
They would be over the cap.
Well, that's their problem. They'd have to figure that out. And
And-
I'm sure that it wouldn't be a hard cap right away. I'm sure it would be a 5-year rolling plan that they would have to get themselves under the salary cap.
I don't think it would be a 5-year deal. They'd probably say 2, 3 at the most.
Okay, even so they're over the salary cap.
So you think
Okay.
the Dodgers re-sign Skubal?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. If they re-sign Skubal and he gets a huge deferred contract as per the Dodgers norm, you think
He doesn't have
the
to.
lockout's probably going to happen?
He doesn't have to take the deferred money though. He can tell them to piss off. I want my money now.
Right. Well, they're going to talk him into it. Be like, hey, would you like a Bobby Bonilla day? Would you like a Tariq Skubal day?
Well, there's already a Shohei. There's going to be a Shohei Ohtani day pretty soon.
Now, they'll become free agents shortly after the World Series. What is the CBA goes out? I think in December
or something.
So you think Skubal signs before
No.
the lockout?
Nope. Nobody's going to sign. No, there'll be no free agent signings right after the World Series or whenever that's open. Nobody's going to sign because again, with the fear of the lockout, there's no way that anybody's going to sign anybody.
Yeah, I don't think the Dodgers have completely ruined baseball themselves.
No.
It's a big part of it. I mean, it's a big sticking point. But then you have other teams like Kansas City, Tampa Bay. Hey, not
Pittsburgh.
spending a lot.
Yeah. Well,
And-
actually, the proposed salary floor, like half the teams in the league would be under that salary. Yeah, that word, the floor.
the floor.
Yeah.
The
Mariners would be under the floor.
would they?
Yes, they seriously would be.
Well, I think in the long run that's going to help if they actually do that. The floor and the ceiling. You got to have them both. You can't just put a cap because then you'll still have teams not spending anything and just collecting.
And just I mean,
collecting all that money from
because again,
TV rights and whatnot.
all the TV deals and all that stuff goes into a pool and they get split 32 teams. I don't know however many teams.
Baseball, I think, is 30.
But I mean, yeah, it all gets split evenly. So even though the Dodgers and the Yankees, have a great TV deal, it all still gets split the same way. So most of these owners are just pocketing all the money.
Yeah, the lower ones. you
Yeah.
know. Hey, and if fans as a whole were smarter, you stop showing up. What's the best way to hurt the owner?
Yeah.
Don't show up. Don't put money in their pockets with concessions.
That's
and
what's going to happen.
all that
I'm
stuff.
telling you, if there's a lockout, man, or if we're not playing baseball by April 1st, if there's no baseball by April 1st, these owners are they're gonna feel it this time.
Oh yeah, because
Fans are not gonna come back.
No, they're gonna need another.
I think last time there was like a 20% drop in attendance right off the bat.
It might have been more because it
might have
wasn't.
been, yeah.
It wasn't until
Sammy and Mark.
Sammy and Mark, summer of '98, the home run race. You think they legalized steroids for a couple of years, or kind of be a little more lenient just to help some of that?
Well, I don't know. They looked the other way last time when all that crap was going on.
Yeah,
but again, that's
found
what
it in his locker. What is that? Oh, it's a supplement.
But it was a supplement. It wasn't roids, but it was just on a banned substance list.
It was.
But at the same time, again, owners knew what was going on, but that's also what helped bring fans back to the stadiums.
It is
having all these guys juiced out of their freaking gills.
It is, and they were the two main ones. They weren't the only ones bashing home runs everywhere, but they were the two main ones.
Well, they were the first ones again that brought the fans back. And then you had a guy like Barry Bonds that said, "Wow, so all these guys can just take steroids and I have to be clean?" Oh no, watch this.
I think he was already on before then.
No, I don't think so.
It was 98.
I don't think he was in Pittsburgh. I'll say that.
I think he was with the Giants then.
I'm just saying. I don't think when he was in Pittsburgh and already won an MVP, he was not on the juice.
Oh yeah, early on he wasn't, but yeah, he did. Allegedly, presumably.
Wasn't he in the Balco scandal? I want to say. I don't know his name was all over that.
So yeah. Back to the original deal. Scooble goes to the Dodgers. Take that for what it is. However, I will say this: the Dodgers are on a 6 or 7 game losing streak.
6, depending on what's happened today.
Yeah, because I think they were off yesterday. Cubs won yesterday in extra innings, so Cubs swept them. God, who swept them before? Was it the Red Sox?
Yeah. Red Sox are on an 8-game win streak again.
Yeah.
They're the hottest team in baseball. One of the hottest teams ever, actually.
Philadelphia Phillies, they landed Luis Arias and Bryce Harper's moving to right field for Arias to play first base, which I don't get it. Dude was like a second baseman. I don't get it, but hey, okay. I got you.
So the Cubs made some deals for some pitching. They have pitchers getting ready to also come back from injuries. So they've been playing some salty ball.
Yeah, we're not jinxing them. They did make quite a few moves for some pitching. I think Gossman was one of the bigger names.
Yeah, Gossman from the Blue Jays.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But I think the pitchers coming back definitely going to help them more than anything.
Yep. So the Reds got the Baltimore catcher Adley Rutschman. Great player. He's I can't believe that the Baltimore let him go.
Well, I think it was All-Star 2024, and he hasn't. Last couple years, he just hasn't hit those numbers. They probably were like, "Hey, change the scenery." From what I kind of read about this trade, is the Red Sox gave up a pretty high prospect.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I think. Yeah, well, definitely they're number one in their farm system. I don't know where he is in major leagues, but yeah, he was the number one prospect.
Yep.
But again, it's a prospect. You never know. The guy could be shite.
That's true. Blue Jays went into sell mode. Varsho was gone. They traded Gossman. They actually traded quite a few players. We didn't list all of them because some of them were like, who's that? Who's that? We named most of the big names.
All right, so division leaders, AL East, we have Tampa Bay leading the New York Yankees by 4.5.
I know they grew that lead, jumped up 3 games in a week. AL Central, the White Sox are leading Cleveland and Minnesota by 3.
The AL West, Houston leads Texas by 1.5 games.
Yeah, and last week Texas led Houston. So there was a 3-game sweep because it was 1.5 games the other way. Here's the interesting one. The NL East, Atlanta is leading Philly now by 8.5 games. Philly got really close, and then they just kind of hit cold mode is what they hit.
Yeah, the Central, the Brouhahas are still leading the Cubbies by 5.5.
Yeah, as much as the Cubbies are winning, the Brouhahas are still winning.
Yep.
Cubs gained half a game in a week. And they swept the Dodgers in that too.
The NL West, the Dodgers lead Arizona by 8.5 games. 5 teams in the AL are over 500. 7 teams in the NL over 500.
Which was kind of shocking. I had to double count that because it's been 10 in the NL for a while. Not anymore. All right, some AL wildcard standings. New York Yankees got the top spot +7. Boston in the second spot +6.5. So Boston on a tear, dude. On a tear.
Yeah.
Texas holds the third spot. Minnesota is a half game back of that. Baltimore a game back. Detroit a game back. Seattle is a 1.5 games back. I didn't do any other ones because after Seattle, it jumped to 3 games. So I wasn't going to mess with it.
Yeah, that's okay. Seattle's not going to make it back up anyway. So Cubbies up by 6 in the National League. Then you got the Phillies by 1. Arizona's in the final spot. San Diego's down by a game.
Okay, after that, it jumped. So I was like, eh. All right, Major League Baseball leaders so far. Yordan Alvarez is now leading.
I told you, bro. He's about to get a triple crown
with the same batting average that Otto Lopez had last week. So there's one.
Yordan's been hot as a pistol.
Yep, batting 329.
He's also leading in home runs now with 35.
Actually, he had 35 last week. He hadn't hit a home run yet this week.
Well, obviously Schwarber hasn't either.
Schwarber is 33. I don't know where he was.
32 last week. I want to
say. Schwarber's gone cold too. RBI, CJ Abrams from the Washington Nationals has 88. He got like 6 this last week.
Hits, Otto Lopez is still leading the league in hits with 143.
Stolen bases from Washington. Nasim Nunez is up to 40. We have a 40 stolen base guy already.
I don't think he's going to hit 40 home runs, though.
No, he's not. Bobby Witt is second at 33. I did see that. I think he hits 50. I think he has a decent chance at 60.
We'll see. Wins Christopher Sanchez from the Phillies with 15.
ERA, Jacob Mizorowski, the Miz.
Or the Miz.
No, the Miz is the WWE wrestler.
No, that's the Mike.
No, that's the Miz. I mean, his name is Mike Mizanin or whatever, but at least he has M-I-Z. Mizorowski is M-I-S. He's the Miz.
No, he's the Miz. The other guy's the Mike.
No. We don't follow McAfee rules.
The Mike.
I know you're. What would you do if McAfee walked in here right now? Would you shit a brick?
No. We'd probably have to stop the podcast, and me and him would probably have to go outside for a couple minutes. And
oh, okay, yeah, I don't want to watch what you're going to try to do to him.
Oh, that's not what I was talking about. But.
Oh well, Mizorowski, ERA leader 163.
Save leader Brian Baker from the Tampa Bay Devil Rays with 32.
You think Mizorowski finishes the season below 2?
Yes.
You think he finishes it below 1.75?
Yes.
I think he's got a decent chance at it. All right, you said saves. K's, the Miss from Milwaukee, 195. Dylan Cease is on his ass, though. Dylan Cease got like 188.
He won't catch him.
Well, they're limiting the Miss. You know, he's still getting 10 strikeouts a game. And just
he hit out like 105.9 the other night.
Well, hey.
The next pitch after that was still 103.
Hey, they're limiting him. They're trying to stay playoff ready. They're going to need him come playoff time. I mean, they are.
He'll be fine.
Hey, and you know what? If I'm Milwaukee, because I absolutely loved when the Mariners did this with Randy Johnson in those playoff series with the Yankees. Hey, he got to come out of the bullpen. Yep. You bring him out the bullpen.
Yep. Randy saved at least one game after he pitched the day before. All right, so I guess it's commercial time.
Yep. Next up is
Pro
Wrestling. We got the WWE SummerSlam recap coming up. So you're not going to want to miss it. Once we can find where I could find where the Mershals are. Where's the Mershals? Here's the Mershals. To the ones and the nuns, come right back. We will be right back.
This commercial break is sponsored by PSC Sports and more. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. We provide a wide variety of replica championship rings, including the brand new OKC Thunder championship rings. We also have a wide variety of OU merchandise for all you Sooners fans. Again, check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. And as always, Boomer Sooner.
All right, welcome back to the ones and the nuns. We are now onto the pro wrestling Pro Wrestling SummerSlam 2026 recap.
2-night event.
Yeah, how'd you feel about that? They could have done it in one night. There were some bad matches.
Yeah, there were.
And they definitely could have done this, I think, easily in one night. And so what? Do a commercials. Because, by the way, to the ones and the nuns.
Yeah, commercials in WWE is getting to be out of control.
There's probably going to be more because Disney, Disney wants their return on investment. So you're going to have commercials in these. But they've been doing them a little bit better. They're just longer between the matches. You know what I mean?
It's just tough.
It's not like Monday Night Raw.
Oh, God. Monday Night Raw is almost unwatchable sometimes. It really is.
And that's Netflix doing that. We're just waiting for our ticker to catch up to us.
All right, so Saturday night matches. We had Liv Morgan defeating Io Sky to retain the women's title. About time she defended it, though. I think it was 120 days since she had last defended the title.
She has not defended it since. Didn't she win it at WrestleMania?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, it's been since WrestleMania. She has not defended that belt.
Well, but she was also in Queen of the Ring, and then.
But she never defended the belt. I wish they'd stick to that 30-day rule.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, hey, every 30 days. You have a pay-per-view every 30 days.
Well, kind of.
They have it once a month.
Yeah.
They can make that happen. I wanted EO to win.
I did too.
But
again, you know, I used to really, really like me some Liv Morgan, but she's really just getting on my nerves. But the thing I do like about Liv Morgan,
she plays a great heel.
Sells very well. And that scream of hers during the match, I think is very cool.
Well, yeah. I wish she was a little more attractive. She's not. I don't know. Maybe it's the bug eyes. I don't know. Just I could put a bag on her head.
She's no Tekla.
No. So Bleacher Report gave this match a C+ grade.
I don't agree with that.
You agree higher or lower?
I think it should have been higher. I thought it was a really good match.
I would have said maybe in the B range. It was a good match. I just kind of got bored because those two have gone.
I know they've wrestled so much recently.
Yeah. But not for the title.
Of course not.
No, of course not.
Liv isn't a fighting champion, but she is the greatest women's champion of. Okay, I won't do it all time.
Yeah, no, she's not. She thinks she is, but I do like how they brought in Becky Lynch and Valkyrie. No,
Lyra Valkyrie. Or no,
Stephanie Vacour.
Yeah,
Vacour, the liqueur.
Even though she looked like she was in literally, she looked like she was in lingerie. Like that was a very.
She looked like she put on some meat.
No, she's always been meaty.
Oh, okay. So it's just because I hadn't seen her in a while.
Yeah. Yep.
So I think that helps the whole Liv situation. I just hope they don't do you gotta fight, you to fight her.
Well, that's probably what's going to happen.
No, just put them in a triple threat match.
That's what they should do, but it'll probably Liv will pull a heel move and say, "Hey, no, you guys have to fight each other to get a chance to fight me." So I don't know. We'll see. Next, we have the Usos and Jacob Fatu. They lose to Royce Keys, who is one big dude.
He is.
He's huge.
Not super tall, but he's a thick MFer.
Yeah. Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa, and L.A. Knight.
Hey,
yeah.
I did that just for you.
I know you did.
I did that for you, buddy.
I know. L.A. Knight gets the pin, though.
He did. That actually was a pretty good match for a 6-man tag match.
I don't know. I'm not a big Uso guy, though. I'm just not. I'm just tired of him.
I think Bleacher Report gave this too high of a grade.
I think a B- is about right.
I'd have said I put it as C+. I'd have flipped these two grades, these two matches.
But it was good to see LA Knight get a win and a pin, for crying out loud.
Well, yeah. And then go after Roman, the next day.
And we'll talk about that here before the wrestling section is done.
All right. Gunther. He defeated Nick Aldis via tap out to the sleeper. All right, people, help me out here. Why are people tapping out to the sleeper?
It's not a chokehold. It is a.
It's
well, I
to
guess
put
it
you
is a
to sleep.
chokehold, right?
That's the
Technically, I
name
guess
of
it is a chokehold, but I don't know. I don't like that either.
It's so stupid.
You got to do the three arm thing.
Yeah, you gotta.
3 arms. Yep. That's how you lose the sleeper. You don't tap out of the sleeper.
That's how it's supposed to go. On the third one, they raise it up.
Yeah, right, brother.
You do the John Cena thing. It's just stupid. And I'm willing to bet you this is part of the TKO UFC part of it. Oh, make him tap. No, this is pro wrestling. You go to sleep when you're in the sleeper.
Right. That's part of why it's called the sleeper hold, not a
Yeah,
rear naked choke.
it's kind of like having those dumbass weigh-ins for a wrestling match. What? Come on.
That's definitely TKO there.
Yeah, it is. It is. And you clip that. All right. Bleacher Report gave this match a B-. I think it was kind of low. I thought Nick Aldis did really good.
Hey, Nick Aldis, by the way, is built like a freaking tank.
I told you before. I said, dude is.
He's
wait till you see him out of the suit.
Yeah, he is stacked. I was impressed with all this. I really was.
And
I'm sad to see him back as GM. I would have liked to seen at least 3 in a row, or
It's funny you bring that up because I was just reading today. There may be plans late 26, possibly into early 27 for Nick Aldis because he impressed a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
I mean, not just the fans. I mean, dude, he pretty much got a standing O afterwards. Mickey James, his wife came out with their kid. I mean, at least the kid wasn't dressed exactly like him, like another one later on that we'll cover.
Oh yeah, but I got a little bit more to say about that one too. I'll save it. He really impressed. He hadn't wrestled in 2-3 years. Very good.
And you could tell he limited his skill set in that match, but dude still he pulled it off. He pulled it off.
He could still go, yeah.
Yeah, and he's younger than Cody.
Yeah, actually they fought in the NWA for the NWA title. Just saying.
All right. Fatal Influence defeated Paige and the Bellas. Hey, and Poppa E called this one. I said there'd be a Bella heel turn. And there was. But Brie definitely definitely hurt herself.
Oh, yeah, she definitely hurt something, yeah. But, yeah, this match was, I don't know. I can't get into the Bellas. I can't get into Paige.
It was okay. It was okay. Bleacher Report.
I do kind of like the whatever the name of that team, though. I do kind of like them.
Bleacher Report gave this grade a C.
I would say this is
C- or D+.
Yeah,
I actually,
if nothing else, because Nikki Bella got hurt, which limited. I'm sure they had to.
Brie Bella got hurt. Brie,
whatever. Again, I don't care. One of the dumb Bellas got hurt. Go back to being retired.
That's
another thing. Let me hop on this high horse too. If you're in the Hall of Fame, let me rephrase this. If you're in the NFL Hall of Fame, like we just had the Hall of Fame game last night, did Luke Kuechly put the pads back on and play last night?
He might have.
No, he did not. Well, yeah, we don't know because we didn't really watch it. But okay, did Larry Fitzgerald put the pads on last night?
I bet he could. I bet he could still go. But no, I get what you're saying. Hey, Rey Mysterio is still an active wrestler, and he's in the Hall of Fame. Been in the Hall of Fame, WWE, for 3 years, 4 years.
I think that's the dumbest thing. Put them in the Hall of Fame when they're
done,
officially retired, not just wrestling retired.
But wrestling retired, you can unretire, all that. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I just don't like. Again, that annoys me so much. Hall of Famers, the Bella Twins. If you're a Hall of Famer, you're effing retired.
Well, what I'm realizing is if you go back and look, WWE, part of their deal to get them into the Hall of Fame is, hey, we'll give you one last little run. Ricky Steamboat, I don't know if you watched, he went in the Hall of Fame and he went on a little bit of run and actually did good as old as he was. I don't know if you watched any of those.
No, that was
a few years ago.
No.
Yeah, he did well. But to me, this was the worst match of both nights. and that includes a match that we're going to cover from Sunday.
See, I don't know why everybody hates on that match, but neither here nor there. So then we had in the co-main event for Saturday night, CM Punk defeats Cody Rhodes. They gave it a B+. I wouldn't have gone that high. I thought it was a good match, but I wouldn't have given it a B+.
I'll tell you what, this match, the first part of this match, I don't know what Punk and Cody's, their chemistry was off. The first part of this match was just bad.
Well, I do like that this was a wrestling match, though, and it wasn't a gymnastics event. I did appreciate that. We're working arms, we're working legs, we're throwing figure fours, we're doing arm drags.
Michael Cole making the wrong call.
Yeah, a power slam. Yeah.
He landed on his hurt knee. No, Mr. Cole, he landed on his right knee. His hurt knee was the left knee. Just to let you know, Mr. Cole.
Yeah. But good match. Again, I don't think it was a B+ maybe, but it was a solid match. It was.
I'd have said a B. If they could have had their shit together the first part of this match, I'd have probably said it could have been an A. I also think it went a little too long. I think they tried to stretch it out.
Well, because, again, Cody's old school, you know what I'm saying? I want to do an Iron Man match. 60 minutes, baby. Just like my daddy and Ric Flair used to do. Or just like my daddy and Ric Flair used to do.
Did he get his list from Dusty?
Oh, I think so.
Now,
well, you know, Dusty was the son of a plumber.
A son of a what?
A son of a plumber.
Oh, we're in succotash.
No, that's Roman Reigns.
How many finishers?
My bad.
Did CM Punk and Cody Rhodes kick out of?
Okay, see that.
His finishers did not count in this match.
Why did you have to do that? See, I was trying not to bring that up tonight.
But in this match, it was true.
Right. No. Again, there was at least probably 5 go-to-sleeps, at least 3 Cody cutters, a super Cody cutter, and I think he crossed Rhodes at least twice.
Well, I think they need to, as you've said, and I agree, go into, hey, we're the hip toss. Oh, yeah, they missed a hip toss, Cody. And did you see that part?
Yeah, I remember that.
They missed that hip toss out of the corner. Do a hip toss. Do a couple more collar and elbow tie-ups. Hey,
how about a spine buster every once in a while? That's my favorite move of all time.
Do some, open your skill sets to more than 10 moves, and you won't have to have the finisher problem.
Well, but the problem with that, though, is they're not on the road anymore. That's why everybody's moveset is so limited, is because they're not wrestling 300 nights a year anymore. And I know that's not wrestling this day and age, but that's why you see such limited movesets.
Oh, that was good thunder.
Or you see guys get blown out walking down to the ring, yeeting.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. But you're right, he does.
Blown out before he even starts the match because he's... Never mind.
All right, in the main event.
Oh, see, I definitely do not agree with this one, but go ahead.
Oba defeated Brock Lesnar. Or Lechner. I forgot what he wrestled under as.
That was only a week's thing. I don't know why.
Oh, he was only Lechner for a week?
But he did officially retire, though. Not at the match, but on McAfee on Monday. He did officially retire. He's going to go off into the woods and do some hunting and watch the kids play hockey. Gave it a B+. I don't agree with that. I would say this was the best match of the weekend, in my opinion.
Oh, I agree. What killed it for me, and we talked about this off air. I've never seen a Hell in a Cell where the participants have to get into the ring first, and then it takes 30 minutes to lower said cage.
It didn't take 30 minutes, but
do we want to go back and rewind? I bet you did.
They were not standing in the ring
commercials. They had to do the pre-show stuff. The thing could have been down during the recap of their feud, but yeah. It took forever to get that thing down.
There is one thing that I did not like about this match, though. Okay, so Brock Lesnar pulls the padding back, exposes the wood, does the tombstone, which I thought was very cool.
He does the whole
Undertaker thing.
stick.
Okay, I don't mind that Oba kicks out. I don't.
Yeah, because
Why with exposed freaking wood would you not power bomb him or whatever the hell his finishing move is called?
Yeah, Oba screwed that up.
Totally.
Because remember, I said, watch this part here, and he picks him up to do it. But it's hard to see when you got a man's penis in your face, and he turns away from that and did it. He should have done it on the wood.
I think that was the spot was supposed to be on the wood, to be honest with you.
And hey, this was a great match. It just that ending was dumb. It should have been on the wood.
It should have been on the wood.
But hey, Oba no-sold a lot of Brock moves.
He should.
They're
He's the new beast. And I'm telling you, Paul Heyman is going to be his manager.
I thought that was going to happen on Monday Night Raw when they were walking by.
Yeah.
And it looked like Oba was dressed for a funeral.
Well, no, he was dressed in
I know it was
African garb.
It was some ceremonial thing or something. Yeah, he was. I just thought it was a funeral. Like, oh.
Well, it was a funeral for Brock Lesnar.
But Brock at the end of the match did say, "This is the past. This is the future. This is how you knew." Now, an interesting factoid on this one. So Brock prefers to open the pay-per-views. And
so he can go home.
Exactly. But being this was his quote-unquote home state was pretty close to where he had to go, he agreed to do the main event, which I'm glad this was the main event. If this would have been an opening match,
the rest of the night would have sucked.
Yes, it would have been horrible.
Well, actually, I'd heard the other way around. I think it was Cody had made maybe it was Punk. No, actually, I think it was Punk. Made an offhanded comment of some people have it in their contract that they have to main event every match that they're in.
Roman Reigns?
Don't get me started on him yet.
Well,
we have a little ways to go. I got a lot to say about him.
I'm saying because Brock opens the shows. He prefers to open the pay-per-views, and he has the last. I mean, hell, they showed a Brock Lesnar match for free on the ESPN Unlimited app when you watch that live.
Well, yeah, that was him and Oba, but it was a squash.
WrestleMania, was it not one of the first matches too?
Yeah, and that was a squash. That's what I was thinking of. But
and I think Clash at Italy might have been an opening match. He's done quite a few openings.
All right, so overall grade they say for Saturday was a C+. I'd agree with that, I guess.
Yeah, because they had some bad ones. And back to the Brock Oba one, I think A- at the least on that match for what it was, dude. They told a great story. It finishes the feud. It passes the torch. Because remember when I said when Brock came back and beat the hell out of Oba, it's like no. Now they got to rebuild Oba.
Yeah, and
I think they've done that. Now they just can't drop the ball again. They can't let Gunther come in there and beat him and him tap out to a sleeper.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who drops the strap to him, though.
I don't think it's going to happen till at least WrestleMania.
Again, he won the King of the Ring tournament.
That
he was
doesn't
supposed
mean
to
he's going to win the belt.
Huh?
Doesn't mean he's going to win the belt. He gets a shot.
Okay, but if you have somebody beat him, then you're taking away that monster that he is.
They could win. He could challenge Roman and the bloodline interfere and still make him look strong, which will probably be how it comes down.
Yeah, because CM Punk has no friends. You're right.
Well, CM Punk's now on SmackDown.
Wow. Yeah. Maybe Oba goes to SmackDown.
All right, Sunday, SummerSlam. Opening match was the number one contender match. Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn, or so we thought.
Until Nick Aldis walks out,
who's been reinstated as the GM of SmackDown
as of now. Then he lets Gunther into the match because Gunther beat him. He was trying to, make nice with Gunther. Hopefully, so he didn't get choked out again, I assume.
Tapped out.
Yeah. But then, out of nowhere, he says, "Oh no, wait! It's not a three-way. Yeah, no, we're going fatal four-way." And who returns? Fight. baby, fight.
I thought it is fight Owens fight.
Yeah, whatever. You're right.
Wait.
But Kevin Owens does return, looking pretty old, actually. Like,
Well, he's got
in the face.
He's got gray in here. He's got a lot of that gray.
Yeah.
Hadn't wrestled in 16 or 18 months or something.
Yeah, and again,
He might have got the loudest pop of the night.
oh, definitely did. But you know what the average age for this match was, by the way?
No,
42 years old.
really.
Yep, 42.
Well, I'm just gonna have to look some of that up.
Again, you can't completely, this is according to my sources.
Pat McAfee.
No, not McAfee this time.
Oh,
I want to say Wrestling Culture, I think it was.
okay. So Finn Balor's older than I thought. Wow, he's 45. Dude, he does not look 45 years old
No,
at all.
he looks about 25, to be honest with you.
Sami Zayn is 42. He's older than I thought as well. Gunther is 38. So Gunther kind of helps bring it down a little bit.
No, that puts you right at about 42 still.
And Kevin Owens is 42.
So again, the average age
Wow.
of this match, 42.
Wow.
But you can't give LA Knight a chance at the title because they keep saying he's too old. And wait.
I wish they
how
would.
How old is CM Punk again?
48. Just turned 48, I think.
Right. No, you're right with that.
Oh,
You're
okay.
right. You're completely right. Again, I'm just bitching that my man LA Knight can't get a shot because again they say he's too old. But yet I think he's younger than 42, isn't he?
No.
Oh, is he 43?
Possibly older. I want to say 44, 45. Hey, no, hey, AI knows.
Yeah, it's listening to us.
43.
Okay, so he's 1 year older than the average age in this match.
Yeah, no, I think LA Knight should get a. Why isn't he?
And we'll talk about that in a minute. We're jumping the gun a little bit. Sorry.
But
Well,
he needs to.
no, the WWE needs to get younger. They need to start giving some of these young guys a chance.
They have been. They got Trick Williams and Lash Legend.
She's a female.
What is it? The young OG. They got whatever his name is. The young OG.
Javon Evans.
Yeah, Javon Evans. He's taking the place of
Rey Mysterio.
No, he's taking the place of the New Day guy, Kofi Kingston. He just looks like Kofi Kingston. Am I wrong? Kofi Kingston, when he was that young, was doing the same stuff.
Again, I say too many flippy doos, but Javon Evans does something in every match that I've seen of his that I'm like, wow, that's freaking impressive. Like last week when he hopped over two humans and then right after that hopped up on the top rope.
Yep.
That's impressive, bro.
It is.
But then did some dumb flippy do that.
That's where he lost you.
Not really, because the flippy do was actually pretty good that time.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, usually when you say flippy do,
yeah, it's
you're
usually a bad thing.
annoyed
Yeah.
about it.
All right, so again,
So Kevin Owens.
Kevin
returns.
Owens.
Yeah, but now we got to
wins.
get back to the match.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, my bad. My apologies to Kevin Owens, Gunther, Sami Zayn, and Finn Balor. My bad. We didn't give your match anything. We were talking
It
shit about
actually
it.
was a pretty good match.
For a fatal four-way. Yes, it was very good.
I liked it. It could have been way worse.
I disagree with this though.
What? You don't like the fact that KO pinned Sammy? I love how
No.
KO pinned Sammy.
No, I'm talking
Starts
about
a little
the
feud.
grade.
Oh, the Bleacher Report grade. Bleacher Report gave this match an A.
There is no okay. So they're saying this was the best match of SummerSlam.
Oh no, there's another one coming up that says A+.
Are you
No, I'm not kidding. Seriously.
unbelievable?
I
B-
know.
I would
These
say
are
this-
Bleacher Report grades. These
I
aren't
know.
our grades. Hey, this was a
I
good
would say-
match.
I would
I'd put
say
it in the B range.
B minus.
But I absolutely love how it was KO
That
beating
wins.
Sami Zayn.
Yep. Well, and I did like how they hugged and kind of broed it out too, right at the beginning too. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it kind of makes me.
But then went into a fight right after that.
It makes me wonder at the beginning because when he came out, dude, Sammy's jaw was dropped for like the first 5 minutes of the match.
Yeah.
The first 5 minutes, it was a threesome. It wasn't a full orgy. And he's just in the corner. So it makes you wonder: did he just overplay that, or
no?
Do you think he knew?
He knew.
But it was cool. Hey, they did the bro thing and went at it.
Yep,
they did. But Bleacher Report, you gave this one
way
too high of a grade.
Way too high. But it was a very good match. But but again, biggest pop of WrestleMania, yes, or of SummerSlam, yes, was KO coming back.
Hey, and you know what? I'm glad they started with a pretty good match because then they went to this shite match.
Yeah, Baron Corbin defeats Trick Williams to win the U.S. title. Bleacher Report gave this one a C+.
That's probably high.
Yeah, it's about right.
I just
this is my first time seeing Baron Corbin or Happy Corbin or whatever the heck else he's been called wrestle. I would not say impressed. I guess impressed. I didn't think he was as good as he showed during this match. I thought he was kind of a bum.
I can't believe they put the strap on him.
Right?
Already?
Me either.
I mean, Trick's got to end up having to get this back. I mean, dude.
Well, yeah.
Unless they're going to push Trick for the.
You think Baron Corbin really wants to walk around with that gay ass belt?
The furry belt?
Yeah, I'd be pissed about that.
I'm sure he shaved it. They should show him shaving it. Oh, I got to shave my. Oh, look what else needs a shave.
Right.
Yeah, I'm shocked they took the belt from him.
Right, because he's white hot. Like he's over.
He's over with the crowd. I don't care for his gimmick. I actually like Lil Yachty
I love
more than I like Trick Williams.
Little Yachty took a table bump.
He did.
He's so skinny though. He didn't really break the table, but
he kind of
cracked it. I mean,
he floundered a little.
It fell over, I guess. But that is one thing I will say about Yachty is he does take bumps.
Some of these celebrities, they are picking some good ones. They have picked some bad ones in the past, like Liberace. What the hell was that about?
Well, that was back when Liberace owned New York. And Vince is a New York guy.
You know, hey, Pete Rose. Pete Rose was a great one.
Hey, Pete Rose took a choke slam.
He took tombstones and choke slams. I mean, even dressed up as the gobbledygooker one year to take one. You remember that?
No, I don't.
Yeah, he was dressed up as a gobbledygooker.
I thought it was a San Diego chicken, wasn't it?
No, I'm pretty sure that was a gobbledygooker.
I thought it was San Diego chicken. I thought it was San Diego chicken.
I could be wrong. He was dressed up, and he took a tombstone.
Yes, he did.
But yeah, it makes me wonder where they're going with Trick Williams. I think it's too soon. Push him up to main event.
Well, you've heard though, or you told me that you've heard rumors that Yachty's looking to sign, right?
They're talking about an extension.
Well, it could be maybe Trick Williams and Little Yachty as a tag team, and maybe they get the tag team straps.
Possibly with Trick doing most of the work
until Yachty figures it out.
Well, no, Trick doing most of the work, and then Trick turns on Yachty saying, I got to do all the work. 50-50, bitch. 50-50. And Little Yachty be going, what? I'm the celebrity guy.
Right? Checking the bank accounts, brother. I've been rapping a long time, dude.
All right. Now we're moving on. The interim women's WWE title ladder match.
As I was waiting for you to come out of work today, Rhea Ripley came out and said that she had successful surgery.
What did she injure? I just know she was hurt.
They didn't say.
I know her shoulder's been hurt.
But it also, that's what I was going to say. She also kind of led on that there may be another surgery pending.
Oh, okay.
So she might be having multiple things worked on. Sounds like she might be out for a long time.
Well, at least WWE's doing an interim one, and when she comes back, she gets to face the winner.
Strip the belt? Or just
they did that the last 2 times. Every time she wins a belt, she gets hurt.
Sounds like a Rhea problem, not a WWE problem.
Well, but Rhea's so over. I mean, she is.
But why not why not just pull a Finn Balor? Hey, I'm hurt. The right thing
I'm
to
hurt,
do,
I'm out.
yeah, is to drop my title. I don't know. I just don't like this interim title shite. But again, sorry.
Ladder
keep
match.
going.
So Chelsea Green defeated Charlotte, Jade, Tiffany Stratton, and He-Man Lash Legend. This was an okay match.
Wow.
Okay match. I wouldn't have gave it a B as the Bleacher Report gave it.
Oh my goodness.
I would have put it at C plus to C range. It was better than what I was expecting. I will say that.
I'll agree with that. Better than what I expected. Because half of these people in this match, I just really just don't care for.
There
don't care for.
There were definitely some miscues, like when Charlotte Flair was hanging. You could tell she was going to hang because she didn't even grab the belt. She grabbed the hanger and was hanging. And who was it? It was Lash and somebody.
And Jade Cargill.
Oh, it was Lash and Jade. Were supposed to catch her, and the head was supposed to catch her. You know what spot I'm talking about.
Yep.
And they missed, and all of a sudden they had to pick her back up, and yeah. Couple of good bumps.
Good for Chelsea Green. For Chelsea Green. I do like the storytelling of the match was good.
Yeah.
Especially for a fatal 4-way ladder match.
Actually, I think it was a 5-way.
Was it?
It was He-Man, Tiffany.
Yeah, you're right.
Charlotte,
Ladder.
Tiffany, and Chelsea Green.
Again, I'm happy for Chelsea Green. I am.
She's super popular too.
I don't know. Again, I don't see what they see in Last Legend. I don't see what they see in Jade Cargill, besides that she looks good. But she's a horrible wrestler.
Well, she probably needs to go back to NXT.
And she's also, I heard she's stiff and she's kind of dangerous as well.
Oh, like a smaller version of Nia Jax.
Yeah. At least Charlotte can wrestle. She might kind of look like a man too, but at least she can wrestle.
Well, she's not built like a man.
No, she is definitely not. No, she is not. It is Chelsea Green.
But a certain legend in this match,
I think might have could have been a man.
Might have could have been. So yeah, did we say Bleacher Report gave this a grade?
Yeah, I'd say this is more like a C minus.
Yeah, I'd say C plus.
Maybe C plus, but not a B.
All right. Here you go, buddy.
So on the Human Monies on a Pole match was won by Danhausen over Dirty Dom. We had the mini Housens come out again. We had
no Cathausen.
No Cathausen, but we did have what's the
we had a Hendryhausen.
What's the other guy from Dom's friend?
Oh, McDonough?
Yeah, big head McDonough.
Yep.
I don't know. Pretty good match though.
You know, for what it was, a lot of people have been knocking this match, saying it's the worst match of the year. Look, for what it was a Human Monies on a Pole match.
Well, because again,
it wasn't even hung over the middle of.
No,
it was just over the ring. Anyone could have went and got it. You know, I mean, this match was not meant to be.
Dirty Dom could have put his hand on Danhausen's head and just walked up and grabbed the Human Monies on a pole.
No, he could have. And turns out it wasn't even Human Monies; it was Danhausen Monies. Unless that's what they're calling Human Monies now.
Well, no,
they're selling that on WWE.com, right?
Danhausen money, yeah.
It's not legal tender though.
No, I know. No, but Danhausen's always called it Human Monies.
Yes, no, I know. But and then he started handing out. You know, this was supposed to be the entertainment match.
Danhausen is never going to be a champion. Danhausen
need to be.
Danhausen is just comedic relief.
Dude, he's great.
He's amazing. He's probably my favorite right now in WWE.
They could actually try tag teaming him with Joe Hendry.
No, I think him and Joe Hendry just need to stop. I mean, I know Joe Hendry came out here and helped him a little bit, but that whole thing on Monday Night Raw 2 weeks ago was horrible.
Yeah, it's time. Hopefully, this puts the end of the Danhausen versus the Judgment Day. But Danhausen's still got to get his on Live.
Yeah, he needs to get back on that one.
He needs to give a little.
But that's going to be a
slappy back to her.
That's going to be a tough one though, dude.
Why? Minniehausen can slap her.
It's still, I don't know.
What if Danhausen finds a Mrs. Hausen?
Well, he has a Mrs. Hausen.
Well, I meant on screen Mrs. Hausen.
You know what Mrs. Hausen does for a living? Seriously?
No.
She's a burlesque dancer.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So she is. She definitely fits in with who the real Danhausen is. You know, he's kind of like a comic nerd. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he found the right one. Is basically kind of what I'm saying.
Okay. Cool. But Bleacher Report gave this a C+.
I think that's about right. It's about a C+.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's the worst match in WWE history. There's no way.
Some people are. I'm just like, dude, this wasn't meant to be a main event. This wasn't meant to be. This was meant to be a gimmick match.
This is way better than the figure poke of doom. I'll say that.
Hey, this lasted longer too. All right, moving on. We now turn to the Minnesota Kid. Actually, that might have actually been a real wrestler. I don't know. Chad Gable from the state of Minnesota defeated Penta to win the Intercontinental title. I told you this would happen. Gable won his first singles title.
Very good.
It was a good match. I think it was too short though. This match could have went on a while.
Yeah.
But you had two faces against each other, and it could have come across a lot better if Gable was actually fighting a heel. But it was two faces. I love how Penta he would go up against faces or heels. It didn't matter. Him and Gable was a great way to do this for Gable. This was a very solid wrestling. It had some lucha moves in there. But this was a solid match.
Yeah, I think it was maybe a B+. I wouldn't give it as far as an A. But
I wouldn't have.
The one thing I didn't like though is in the middle of Gable's celebration, they had the mug root beer dog come to the side of the ring and hand him 2 mug root beers.
Well, I don't think Gable drinks beer.
Oh, why are we ruining his shine though to put in another effing promo?
But because they had to. It's all about the money.
Oh, okay. I understand where you're coming from and what you're trying to say, but not everything is all about money. I know it is a TKO. I know it is a WWE because it's very obvious of that now.
It's more with Endeavor and TKO. I mean, yeah, WWE out-earned UFC by quite a bit. Again,
I find that a little hard to believe because I also heard that there was a line item of $125 million they had to pay out.
Who?
WWE.
Well, yeah, and UFC also had about 135 million lost.
Oh yeah, that's right. Lost on. I forgot about
even out there.
I forgot about the 4th of July event. My bad.
So they even out there, but WWE made more money.
Well, they have bigger events. That's why. UFC is only like they do like basketball stadiums. They don't do stadiums.
Yeah, but they have an event every week almost.
Okay, but 3 out of the 4 of those are at the Performance Center in Vegas that holds like 500 people.
Oh, they really only hold 500 people?
Yeah, their Performance Center, it only holds like 500 people. And then when they go on the road, it's only like 18 to 20,000 people.
I mean, now, granted, these are the 2 most popular things out there, you know, combat sport wise, whatever you want to call it. But to me, there's not a very big draw like there used to be. You know, when you had Ken Shamrock, when Conor McGregor wasn't a puss.
Well, no, there are still draws out there.
A lot of the ones, as soon as they get up to being a high draw, they retire.
Well,
that's what the popular UFC ones do. They start getting popular, and I'm going to retire.
That's not completely true because Dana doesn't pay him enough to do that yet. It's UFC is one of those things though you have to watch every week to get to know who is going to become popular, who's really good. It is definitely episodic almost. You know what I'm saying? Where you have to watch it every week to keep
Well,
up.
and I will say this: WWE has very much helped UFC, especially with that Diego Lopez, because he looks like Dirty Dom.
He does.
That commercial is great. They show it way too much.
Titties.
My chicken tendies. But
You know that's what Dom
That's-
lives on too, by the way, right?
that's all he eats is chicken tendies.
Well, I don't know all, but that's like his favorite meal is chicken tendies.
Well,
So that
chicken tendies are good.
does kind of fall in line with his brand. But
All right. So Bleacher Report, we got to get back to the Gable Penta match. Gave it a B. I think it was too low. B plus to me.
yeah,
If it would have went a little longer, I'd have thrown it into an A because they were putting on a solid match.
I love Penta.
And now he's probably going back to tag teaming.
I would love to see that because I like Ray Phoenix too. So Roman Reigns defeats Seth Rollins to retain the WWE Championship. And they broed out at the end. They did their little fist bump together, and all is well in the world. I'm tired of hearing about the Shield. That's what I have to say. I'm tired of hearing about the Shield. I'm tired of Roman Reigns being treated like he is the greatest pro wrestler of all time.
He's not that good of a wrestler.
He's not. He's not really even that good on the mic. I guess I just have Roman Reigns fatigue, I guess is what it is.
They went right back to Roman of before. He is wrestling more, though. Hold on, I got a work deal I got to answer here real quick.
Yeah, again, I just have Roman Reigns fatigue. Yeah, he might be wrestling more. Fine. Okay, great.
I did not.
That's not a good thing because he's not that great of a wrestler.
I did not care for this match.
I wouldn't say I didn't care for it, but again, how many times have we seen Roman and Seth? Roman and Seth. We always go back to Roman and Seth.
Are you
Roman
ready
and
for
Seth.
the? Are you ready for
Roman
the
and
grade?
Seth. No, because I know it's. I'm not going to agree with it whatsoever. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, bull jive.
They gave
That
it
is
A
bull
plus.
jive.
I was pretty bored.
That
during
is
this match.
bull jive.
They gave it an A plus. They did the shield thing at the end, but you know,
Stupid.
this was not an A plus match.
No, it definitely was not.
I would say B minus to C plus. This just
Well, if you hadn't seen him wrestle 500 times before this, maybe it would have been an A plus. But we've already seen Seth and Roman tons.
this was not that good of a match.
No, I'm glad they fist bumped so the feud can just be over. Stop wrestling each other. Just stop. Or maybe Seth joins the bloodline. Maybe he's the new Sami Zayn.
Seth is not as funny as Sami Zayn.
Not even close.
Maybe Roman turns on the bloodline and they reform the Shield, and instead of they just bring in a different guy named Dean Ambrose, not John Moxley,
Braun Breaker.
but they call him Dean Ambrose because they have the rights to the name Dean Ambrose. Remember, like when
Fake Diesel and fake fake Shawn Michaels or whatever.
well,
No, it wasn't Shawn Michaels.
it was
Fake Diesel and fake Razor.
Yeah. Hey, they own the names to him.
Oh, I'm sure Moxley would sue him.
Why? Moxley
Moxley doesn't
own the rights to Dean Ambrose. They got to find someone that looks like him. Moxley looks nothing like Dean Ambrose did.
No, he doesn't. You're right.
No,
but he had his six head for a long time though. Those bangs kept getting longer and longer and longer
they did.
as the hairline
They
kept
did.
going farther and farther
He
back.
finally just said F it.
Well, it gave him a new look though too.
So the Sunday overall grade, Bleacher Report gives it a B plus.
I would say that's probably about solid.
Sunday definitely better than Saturday.
Yep.
I'd have to say probably I could live with the B+ on that.
A+ in that last one. There's no effing way though.
Yeah, no, that main event was not an A+.
Nope.
No way.
No, me and you could have probably gone out there and done just as well.
Heck yeah.
All right, so it is commercial time. We've got to pay the bills around here. So commercial break. Come right back, folks, and we'll talk some NFL news because there's some bangs going on in the NFL.
There are. We also got our AFC West preview and predictions. So to the ones of the nuns, go get your drink, get your popcorn. You never know what we're gonna say.
Hey, you know what?
Already dropped some F-bombs.
I've only dropped one. I almost dropped one there, but I stopped myself. But also, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh yeah.
If you already liked and subscribed, go over to your neighbor's house, bring him a
We're gonna
beer.
record this one day, and that'll be a commercial.
Bring him a beer, and then when he's not looking, grab his phone and subscribe.
Okay. All right. I was not expecting that one. Touche. You got me on that one.
I got you on that one.
You got me on that
in the
one.
midst of a drink too. That's the best part.
All right. To the one of the nuns, get your drink, get your snacks. Come right back. We'll be right back.
All right.
This commercial break is sponsored by PSC Sports and more. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. We provide a wide variety of replica championship rings, including the brand new OKC Thunder championship rings. We also have a wide variety of OU merchandise for all you Sooners fans. Again, check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. And as always, Boomer Sooner. This commercial break is sponsored by PSC Sports and more. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. We provide a wide variety of replica championship rings, including the brand new OKC Thunder championship rings. We also have a wide variety of OU merchandise for all you Sooners fans. Again, check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. And as always, Boomer Sooner. Sponsored by the Tishomingo Ice House in downtown Tishomingo. Phone number 580-387-5004. Call-in orders are welcome. Talk with my man Scotty for all of the latest and greatest specials and new menu items he's cooking up. Again, that's the Tishomingo Ice House at 310 West Main in Tishomingo, Oklahoma. A dive bar with a sports appeal. Sponsor.
Oh, we're back.
I know. I didn't want to start again. All right, so we are back. Thank you for coming back, hanging out.
To the twos of the twos. Thanks for not going anywhere. Hopefully you got your drink and your snack. You're ready to roll.
And I know you didn't make it over to your neighbor's house, so you can do that when we're done with the podcast.
They might have. We gave you enough time. All right, time for some NFL news. Chicago Bears free agent signing.
From the Seattle Seahawks.
Safety Kobe Bryant is out 8 to 10 weeks with a knee injury. I believe it was.
I thought he was dead.
Knee. Wrong, Kobe Bryant.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Wrong
Kobe with a K.
No, this is Kobe with the C.
And a Y.
Yeah.
8 to 10 weeks, though?
Yeah, hyperextended knee. So misses the first probably 4 games. Running backs got paid. Finally,
the running backs have got paid.
There we go. It started off with Bijan. Is that how you say it?
Bijan,
running back for Atlanta Falcons, got a 3-year, $66.75 million contract extension.
And I think it was 38 million guaranteed, I think.
Yeah, I didn't see all that. But his was the first one.
Then Jonathan Taylor from the Indianapolis Colts gets that 2-year, $44 million extension.
Yeah, all these were extensions. And you had mentioned, what about Jonathan Taylor next year? Well, he got a 2-year deal. I get why you don't want to pay your running back so much because, dude, they're the ones taking the pounding. You don't want to give them a long-term deal, but you know what? What's wrong with giving these guys that are 24, 25 years old right now? You're giving them an extension of 3 years, puts them close to their prime. They can get one more decent contract, whether from you or someone else. And
unless you're Derrick Henry.
And you know, let them enjoy the money. All right, so Jahmyr Gibbs, 3 years, $67.5 million contract.
Good for him. I think he's probably the best running back in the league, in my opinion.
I don't like how they did the hold-ins. However, I did hear, or was it you that was saying, Jameer? Was it Jameer or Bijan? One of them, during the hold-in, went and did push-ups.
I didn't. That wasn't me.
Okay, that I was reading that he went and had to like call his agent. It's okay if I do push-ups because the offense had to do push-ups for whatever drill they lost to the defense on or whatever.
Hey, that's good though.
You know, because they all did say, hey, it sucked not being in there with my team. I want to be with my team, but contractually, and I'm like, I'll just go back to the deal of, hey, if I did a hold-in with my boss at work, he'd be like, deuces.
Yeah, it was a little different though.
But it is, but it isn't.
Well, okay, so they can go. Okay, so they could also pull a Vita Vea though, and just be like, "Oh, yep, tweaked my back. Can't really practice. Tweaked my back."
Yeah, you could do that easily.
Or just like Micah did that too.
All right, we got some other extensions outside of the running backs, but kudos to them.
Yep, good job of running
getting
back.
Paid. I think all these were over $20 million a year.
Well, yeah,
you know, so they have surpassed Saquon. All right, offensive tackle Brian O'Neill gets a 4-year, $96 million extension from the Vikings.
Wasted money.
Offensive line.
Well, Vikings are going to suck this year. I don't know. We'll see.
All right, offensive tackle Darnell Wright. He gets a 4-year, $116 million extension from the Bears.
Isn't he a right tackle?
I believe so.
And I think 98 of this is guaranteed, by the way.
I know it's
most of it was guaranteed.
I don't know how the Bears are going to need freaking sharks with laser beams attached to their head to try to maneuver around their salary cap in a couple years.
Yeah, when they got to pay Caleb.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you pay all these guys before that.
Well,
and pray to God that the salary cap keeps going up at the rate that it's going up.
Well, hey,
but see what you also do. See,
same year Caleb's up, Roma's up.
You sign all these guys to big money, the extensions, and then you go back a couple years later and you rework it. Yeah.
No, I do like Darnell Wright from the Bears.
No, yeah. I just don't. It's hard for me to believe that a right tackle though is going to be the highest paid offensive lineman in NFL history. It's tough to.
Is that the highest in NFL history?
I thought so. I thought I heard that with that contract.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. I cannot verify that.
And this is a well overpaid, especially with the Saints, who have had freaking cap misery for years. But they signed wide receiver Chris Olave to a 4-year, $124 million deal.
Oh, it's Olave? I thought it was Olive.
Olave.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of his.
You're not.
Way overpaid.
Yeah,
for this guy.
Well, not really. I mean, he has had 1,000 yards over the last 2 seasons, or two years in a row. He's had 1,000 yards.
He played 17 games now.
I know. I'm just saying, it's still a benchmark.
The benchmark should be 1,500 now.
I for a wide receiver, I would agree, but it's not. It's still 1,000.
Speaking of wide receivers, wide receiver Azay, is that how you say it?
Yep.
Flowers gets a 4-year, $140 million extension from the Ravens. I think he's overpaid.
Whale overpaid.
Unless they're switching philosophies, you could have got 2 receivers for that money there, people. I mean,
well,
and you know who don't have an extension? The guy who throws in the ball.
Well, the guy that throws,
Lamar doesn't have an extension. Where's Lamar's extension?
The guy that throws in the ball went to bat for him though and said that he deserves to get paid. Just saying.
But they ain't done nothing with Lamar.
Well, maybe they're going to move off of him.
There's a good chance they might.
So Philly extends defensive tackle Jalen Carter 4 years, $152 million.
Are you kidding me? Overpaid? I think so.
Oh, no.
I do.
Jalen Carter is a stud, bro.
I think his
I mean, he's no Aaron Donald, but he's pretty close. Oh, he's a head case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That holds him back.
But at the same time, no, it doesn't. See, the thing is Philly has signed a lot of Georgia defensive players, and he went to Georgia, so they kind of keep him in line. Like, no shit.
Well,
they keep
maybe
him
it'll
in line.
work out for him.
They have to, because you're right. He's a tool. But just because he's a tool doesn't mean he's probably not the best defensive tackle in the league right now.
Right.
I mean, behind I don't know. Never mind.
All right, so Atlanta, they extended offensive guard Matthew Bergeron 4 years and $96 million. I don't know this guy.
Neither do I. He's a guard.
I don't know.
All right, yeah. So next we have some camp news here. Max Crosby.
Mad Max. That's what they call him, isn't it?
I don't call him that.
It's Mad Max.
So, okay, Mad Max and Kurt Chains got into a scuffle.
I was like, God, what? I couldn't think of that. You're right. Go ahead. Carry on, sir.
Yeah, so Mad Max and Kurt Chains get into it at practice today. I guess Mad Max kept touching the quarterback. Yeah, and you can't touch the quarterback.
Yeah, I guess he hit him twice. And after the second time, Kurt got in his face and grabbed his jersey.
Good for Kurt.
Hey, hell yeah. Good for that quarterback.
Again,
hey, you want to hit me? Wait till you can hit me. You know what I mean?
Well, you can never hit the quarterback, ever.
Well,
not in practice.
Well, then maybe Max should be traded.
They tried that.
Yeah, you're right.
They tried that.
And the other team said, nah.
But I would say Max Crosby is probably he's one of the best defensive ends out there.
No, he's pretty good.
But I think he is a head case. I think he is a liability. He almost too much of a chip on his shoulder that he plays with. Almost too much of one.
He did come out and say that when he went to college, Eastern Michigan, Coach Creighton, I don't know how you say it, had kicked him out of quite a few practices for being too aggressive. Hey, I get it. It's practice. But you know what? You're beating your own damn teammates up, you dumbass.
Well, and that's your quarterback. That guy makes a lot of money. And
Kurt's not young. He looks young.
Doesn't he, though?
He looks like he's in his 20s when you look at him.
Oh, and by the way, quick plug or no free shout outs, but
you're going to give one?
Oh, yeah. For anybody that hasn't watched the quarterback series on Netflix, thumbs up, by the way.
It's okay. To me, it's okay. I know you could sit there and watch it all day long.
Background noise. I'm good with that kind of background noise.
I do like the parts with Kurt where he was his Achilles rehab, and he was singing that song, and he was doing his little that part was good.
Again, it gave me a new appreciation for Kurt Chains. It really did. I liked him before, like him even more now.
All right, so Steph Diggs has signed with Washington.
Good signing. Good signing.
He's a head case.
He's still a good wide receiver. I think you just don't like the guy. That's part of it. You just don't like him.
He's a diva.
Yeah, he's a wide receiver.
Get mad in the middle of the year when Terry McLaurin is getting the ball more than him.
No, he won't.
Yes, he will.
He didn't get mad last year in New England.
He was getting the ball. He was number one. But maybe he's changed because he did come out and he did say, there's not a better number two than me. I'm sorry. Steph Diggs is past it. I don't think he was that great of a number one. I don't. If he was, Minnesota would have won with him. Oh, Buffalo might have won a championship with him. No, he's got to get out. He's got to get out. Sorry. You had to open up to Stephon Diggs' POS rant there, didn't you?
That's your opinion, and you're entitled to your opinion.
Yes, I am.
So Aaron Donald,
he choked out his cook.
he did not actually. No, he did not,
He was not convicted of it.
because it didn't happen. Didn't happen.
Oh, so Nicole Brown Simpson just died, stabbed herself?
I didn't say that. That's completely a different story.
Just saying.
Not even close to the same thing.
All right, moving on.
Aaron Donald had to work out with the Rams. The only reason they had to announce this is because he actually wore pads during the practice. If he would have just went and worked out, like, we didn't have to say anything. But he actually donned a helmet, and as soon as he donned a helmet, they had to announce that he had a workout, an official workout.
And he said, Donald has said repeatedly, he is not going to come back if he can't do it up to his standards, which, hey, dude's 35. I hasn't played in 2 years. I bet he does come back. I'm going to say it. He's going to come back and play. He's only going to play this year. They're going all in on Super Bowl. That's what they're doing.
Well, yeah, they're going to win another Super Bowl.
McVay said he was outstanding in this workout.
Of course he was. He's Aaron Donald.
But it was not with teammates.
No, it was just
it was a workout.
Just with like bags and such.
Yeah,
but
using the equipment and doing all that.
Right, but he still wanted to have the helmet on just to make sure that,
Yeah, if hey, he wakes up the next day, how many days is he sore after this, and then be like, no, I don't want to do this.
But again, you remember me telling you, and I'm sure we talked about it on the podcast about 2 years ago. He was on Shady McCoy's podcast, and they were talking mess. And after the podcast, they went out and raced. I
remember you telling me.
He was in jeans, Shady was in shorts, and he beat Shady in a freaking foot race.
Hey, I'm just wondering.
Twice. Because Shady was like, oh, no, wait, no, I got to stretch.
2 out of 3, we got to do 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3, come on, let's go.
And Donald busted his ass again. Probably 260 pounds?
I'm wondering.
Or probably even,
because I haven't seen pics. How good a shape Donald's in. They say he's in good shape. Of course the Rams are going to say he's in good shape. They're not going to say, he's a tub of lard right now.
I think he probably lost weight when he left. He's probably trying to
put weight on.
Right. Because he was never the biggest defensive tackle as it was.
No, but he was a monster.
Probably one of the greatest football players ever.
Dude was nuts. I hope he does come back.
I don't.
You don't? Why not?
Because we have to play them twice this year.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Hey, as a sports fan, not a Seattle fan.
Well, no.
You hope he comes back.
I am a closet Rams fan, okay? I really am. Again, I love Sean McVay. I love Puka, even though Puka's kind of an idiot too. But I love Puka. I love Stafford, though. That's my guy. I've always thought.
You saw what Myles Garrett had said about, I guess he was doing an interview and they were talking about, hey, what's some of the differences between the Rams and the Browns? And he didn't get into specifics, but he just said night and day, and I love it here.
Well, yeah, it's a winning organization versus the biggest dumpster fire in the league.
No, I think it's more, hey, okay, yeah, it's a winning organization, but it's probably a organized, disciplined organization.
Right.
And Cleveland is not.
No, again, if it wasn't for the Seahawks, the Rams would probably be my favorite team in the league.
Now, I've said this before. Hey, I remember watching
again Flipper Anderson.
I liked the Rams, Flipper Anderson, and it was a playoff game. I was at my grandma's house. I'm like,
and Chris Everett. Jim Everett.
Yes, I was like, I like this.
Call me Chris Everett again. Call me Chris Everett again.
Chris Everett. Chris Everett. Chris Everett.
Sorry, we're talking about a Jim Rome interview that they had with Jim Everett back in the day, and he kept calling him Chris Everett, who was a tennis player. Let me rephrase that: a female tennis player. And Jim Everett was not having that.
Now, and plus, I like their blue and the yellow. I don't like the St. Louis gold they did. I could not stand that.
No, and I didn't really like them back then. I really didn't. But again, I like McVay. I like McVay. I like Stafford. I like Puka.
Now you wonder how are they going to be able to afford Donald? What kind of contract?
Vet min. He's doing this for the love of the game. Plus, him and Sean, I think, are very close too.
Sorry, work again. Dang it, Chase. He's gonna be like, great.
Who?
Chase wanna rep getting us a bunch of stuff.
Word.
Maybe they'll give him a deferred contract. It tends to go in LA.
You can't do deferred contracts in the NFL.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's
getting deferred money in the NFL?
No, I'm saying like Well, and NFL also has a what?
Well, wait a minute. It is in LA, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sure I heard there's a company there called Aspiration.
I thought it went under.
Well,
what about DeFarkennuger or whatever it was?
Farfignugan?
No, not Farfignugan. DeFarkengugen. DeFarkengugen.
Or maybe
Goober?
Or maybe they're gonna just sign him up to have a soccer team in Connecticut, maybe.
Yeah. So
there's ways to circumvent salary cap. Hey, see, all they have to do is just ask Ballmer, and Ballmer will tell them how to do it.
I'm sure he will, but I'm wondering because he retired in 2024. So I don't know if his contract was done or not. Because when you go on the retired list, the contract doesn't really count. But if you come back, it like kicks back in. But I don't. It's going to be interesting what that might do.
He'll get Vetman. He'll get Vetman and probably 150 million commercials down there in LA.
Oh yeah.
He'll get his money.
All right, so last night, and we're not going to talk much about last night because we don't remember much of it. But Carolina defeated Arizona in the Hall of Fame preseason game, 33-30. The only thing I've really seen or heard about this is it Carson Beck?
Carson Beck.
A lot of people saying he looked pretty dang good.
Played very well. I don't know the stats off the top of my head, but
it's first preseason. He's probably playing against non-starters.
Well, yeah.
Hey, maybe he's their quarterback of the future.
He might be. They got a couple more years with what's his name?
Brissett, but I thought they just gave him a raise for this year. I think his contract's up this year or next year.
I didn't know if it was an extension or not. I just know that
I think they restructured for this year or something like that.
He's probably the lowest paid starting quarterback in the league.
So do you think Carson Beck, and again, this is way too early probably. This is in the middle of the start of the preseason. It's the Hall of Fame game.
This is week 0 of the preseason. Because these teams still get 3 preseason games.
Yeah.
This is an extra, literally an extra game.
Because they each have an inductee in the Hall of Fame.
Then why didn't the Indianapolis Colts get an extra game? Just saying.
Well, because they only have one Hall of Fame game, so they picked 2 of the teams that had a dude on it. Honestly, I would have taken the 49ers because Roger Craig. No.
Yeah, Roger Craig.
Was it Roger Craig?
Yep.
Roger Craig finally made it in.
So it could have been the 49ers versus the Colts.
Who got in for Vinatieri?
Vinatieri.
Hey, I'd have much rather have had the 49ers in this with Roger Craig there on the sideline because he waited way longer than he needed to. And you could have not had Carolina in there because I don't think Kuechly should be in there. But I think the 49ers should have been one of the teams. Just based off of that. I don't know how they pick them.
You don't think Kuechly's a Hall of Famer?
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't think he played long.
Wow.
Hall of very good to this guy. And hey,
wow.
If Mr. Kuechly has a problem with that, come knock on the door. I'll open the door. We'll settle it like men with me getting you a beer and me having a beer and then me saying, sorry, dude, I don't think you're Hall of Famer.
Want another beer, though?
Yeah.
How about a brat? You need a brat?
Oh yeah, we had brats. We'd be like, dude, we're throwing the grill out. He'll call me later. We'll discuss all the plans. I did read something interesting today, and I didn't get to read it all because we had the software snafu Wednesday. we went live today, making sure everything was clear on it. Did you know that Larry Fitzgerald was employed by Dennis Green when he was a youngster as a ball boy?
Yes.
And he got that job after he got fired as like a parking lot attendant or something. Dennis Green fired him and then called him back. But he was the ball boy for the receivers, Randy Moss and Chris Carter.
Makes sense.
Larry Fitzgerald, you did good, son. You listened, you picked up, and I'm sure he's a kid going, oh my God, that's Randy Moss. He probably could care less about Chris Carter because Randy Moss was right there. Randy Moss was way more popular if you're a youngster.
It depends on if, never mind.
I'm saying if you're a youngster, if you're a young kid at that time when he was there, dude, Randy Moss was it. He had those commercials with the white dude that he went to school with.
Jason Williams.
Yeah, Jason Williams.
White chocolate.
I I did not know that story, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to read the whole article because I was just like, wow, did not know that. Picking up tips and getting. He's a Hall of Famer now. Dude's a Hall of Famer.
He's definitely a Hall of Famer.
I wish he would have won that Super Bowl. I wish the Cardinals would have beat the Steelers that year. I lost money that year because I usually bet on the underdogs because it was Kurt Warner and Larry Fitzgerald.
All right, so this year's we just already went over this. So the Hall of Fame inductions for this year.
All right.
So now we're on to the AFC West preview.
This is probably going to be one of the most interesting divisions. Would you not agree?
There's a few of them.
I mean, in this one,
I also think the NFC West is going to be a tough division this year, and I think the NFC Central is going to be a very tough division this year.
The North?
Yeah, whatever.
I will say this. I miss the old school AFC West. This is before I knew you. Seattle was there. Those games.
Seattle, Denver,
dude,
Rams.
Some of those games was like
Raiders.
I would have at that time rather watched one of those interdivisional games than an NFC East game. Because I always say, look, NFC, you could be 13-3 against a 1-15 team or whatever the records are, but you get the gist in the NFC East, and you play each other, and it's a 13-10 slobber knocker.
Well, and we all hated each other too. Like every single team, we hated all of them.
Oh, yeah, because did you see Romanowski go to another AFC West team?
Exactly.
He did not.
But one of my favorite stories of all time is when Brian Bosworth was a rookie with the Seattle Seahawks.
He only played 1 year, right?
Bosworth? No, he played like 3.
Oh, really? Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But as a rookie, they had Bosbuster shirts in Denver.
Bosbuster shirt. Nice.
You know what?
I like it.
Right at the very bottom of it, 44 Blues. They were made by Brian Bosworth, and he sold them in Denver. Talk about a total troll move.
Nice. Kudos to Bosworth.
Yeah, because that was back in the 84 or whatever. Remember when everything was a buster, you know what I'm saying? Because the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
So they had the little, yeah.
Nice.
Brian Bosworth selling Bosbuster shirts in Denver.
Hey. Dude's pretty big still now. I mean, he's a lot shorter now. I'm taller than he is now.
He was always short.
Oh, really?
He was only 5'10", I think, coming out of college.
Oh, well, I'm taller than him. And by the way, he's not a big a-hole as people make him out to be. He's
introverted.
He's just a dude. I've talked to him a few times at that one show. Like,
yeah,
I parked right next to him.
I was so mad that I didn't get to talk to him.
Yeah, I parked right next to him without even knowing. I mean, dude, he shows up. His driver, because, part of the deal was you had to have a driver. They're in a Kia Telluride. Who's going to expect Brian Bosworth to walk out or get out of the passenger door of a Kia Telluride? I parked right next to him. Hey, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, Oh, that's Bosworth. Saw him again a couple other times. Yeah, he's not super chatty, but you guys got to lay off. He's not a total douche. Popular as hell still in Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure way more popular in Oklahoma than Seattle.
I don't know. It wasn't his fault.
I'm not saying it was his fault. I'm just saying, dude.
The roids blew his shoulders out. Too much weightlifting.
Yeah, I think
he was broken before he even came to Seattle.
I think he was broken during college.
Yeah, he said this book he couldn't put on a jacket without help.
All right, so AFC West. Sorry, we got on a little. At least it was an AFC West player.
It was an AFC West conversation. Yes, it was.
All right, I'm going to start with the bottom feeder of what I think in this division, and correct me if I'm wrong. Las Vegas Raiders.
No, I agree that they're going to be cellar dwellers, but I do think that they will be better than last year. I wish we had the.
I didn't say they'd be bad.
I think they're going to be last, though. They're not. They're not going to finish out of last place.
Yeah, they'll be last in this division.
Yes.
I mean, you got Kirk Cochain's going to be helping Fernando.
Fernando will close the season out.
You think?
Yes.
You think if they're out of playoff contention, they just throw him in there?
Probably before that even.
You think so? I think they'll wait till they're out of playoff contention.
I don't think Kirk's going to be able to stay healthy the whole season.
Oh, touche. Forgot about that one. What are you thinking they're going to win? I'm thinking they end up 5-6 wins.
Oh, hold on here. I'm pulling up win totals, what DraftKings says. I think, hold on. Okay, we'll go with CBS Sports. CBS Sports over under win total for the Raiders is 5.5. I think they'll get.
I'm looking at their schedule,
over.
And I can see 6 wins.
I'd say over 5.5.
I could see 6 wins. Here's why I'm saying this. So I'm just going to go with the teams that I think they're going to beat. Dolphins, Saints, Jets, Browns, Titans, Cardinals.
Yeah, I mean
the other ones. Hey, if they win a divisional game, they might end up with 8 or 9. But I could see 6 wins just off their schedule. But I still think they're last in this division.
Oh, okay. Wow. So CBS Sports is definitely crazy here.
Smoking some crack?
Well, so I think in third place in this division, I would say is going to end up being the Denver Broncos. That's what I think. I don't trust Bo Nix, and they won so many one-score games last year. I just don't see it happening again. I don't.
All right.
I'm also not a huge fan of Sean Payton either. I'm really not. So again, I have them in third place. You agree or disagree?
It's either them or the Chargers.
Well, that's the funny thing is CBS Sports has the same win totals, or the over-under is the same for the Chargers and Denver.
Broncos got a much tougher schedule, and they won a lot of games by the skin of their
That's what I'm saying.
Year.
They had a lot of they did great in one-score games last year. Bo Nix had I think 13 comeback wins last year or something like that. Some crazy number of comeback wins last year.
I'm going to look at their schedule. I had 6 wins I could see on the schedule for the Raiders. Let's see what I come up with here for the Broncos. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
Their
So,
over under win total is 9.5.
I think they're come under.
I do as well.
Like I said, I see 6 games that they should win. I mean, obviously the other ones are going to be toss-ups.
Well,
They're not going to have like they had last year. They have a great defense,
they have a great defense. They have
but
a
they're
good running
playing
back.
much better teams.
They have a
this year.
great. They have a good running back in R.J. Harvey if he can stay healthy this year. And didn't they also get Jalen Waddle? Didn't they
Yes.
get Waddle?
Yes.
So at least Bo Nix will have somebody to throw to. But I don't know. Again, I don't really like Sean Payton. So
I'm going to say Denver third. I agree with you. I say under 9 wins.
So number 2 then, obviously, well, not obviously. I would say number 2 is going to be the San Diego Superchargers, and I think they will make the playoffs. And their win total also is 9.5.
See, I would love to sit here and say the San Diego Chargers are going to win this division. I would love to say that, but I can't because they don't have enough.
Justin Herbert has not proven that he can consistently win big games.
They got young receivers that had a big experience last year, but the running backs were hurt all last year. Offensive line was hurt last year.
Yeah, if their line can stay healthy, they're going to be a good team.
You know, their defense, I think Khalil Mack went back. He's a year older.
Yep.
They're going to do okay. I'm going to look at their schedule. I had 6-6? Is that what I had?
Huh?
For the previous 2 teams, 6-6?
Yep.
What I could see. I'm going to look here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6 again. 6. That leaves 11 games to go iffy, but I think they do come in second. I would love for them to win this division. I'm a big Jim Harbaugh fan. I just don't think they have enough yet to overcome.
Well, you have to
Mahomes.
remember though they do have Mike McDaniel too.
How's that going to mesh?
They're getting along well.
Well,
Everything I've heard
from what they're
is-
saying, yeah, they're getting along well. But how's that going to mesh when it comes into the season? We won't know till it starts.
So over 9.5, you think?
Yes.
Okay. And then we both also agree then that the Kansas City Chiefs will be the winner of this division. I've heard that Patrick Mahomes has looked very well. Or Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce has looked very good in practice so far.
Well, he should be happy. He got married and got laid for about a month on that honeymoon. He should be ready to go. All right. I'm just going to say this. This is the ESPN blank standings. It's not in alphabetical order. Should I screenshot this?
No, because actually, no, that's exactly how it comes up in CBS Sports as well for some reason.
So I don't know.
The exact same order. That's how CBS Sports has it too.
I mean, that's crazy.
I'm just saying that's how CBS Sports has it. They actually have the Raiders above. It goes Kansas City, Denver, Raiders, San Diego.
Well, this one had Denver on top. It was Denver, Kansas City, Raiders, Chargers.
Oh wait, maybe that's one.
I'm just saying this is how they have it with
Nope,
everything
same
playing.
way. Denver, Kansas City, Raiders, Chargers.
I'm going to screenshot this. I am. I'm going to screenshot all the divisions right now. Get all these in here. And at the end of the year, we'll look and be like, did ESPN know something we didn't? All right. So we'll go back to Kansas City.
Yeah.
They're going to win this division. I believe they will. Mahomes should start week 1.
Yeah. Mahomes is going to start week 1.
All right, so I'm going to look at games just like the other ones. I came up with 6 for each one.
You also have to remember, though, they got Kenneth Walker, which means they're actually going to have a solid running back.
God, that's right. All right, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. I think all the other ones I had were 6.
Yeah.
So Chiefs should win this division. And Kelsey goes off into the sunset after the season. You don't think? Dude, if they win, again, we're just talking standings, but if they win the Super Bowl this year, Kelsey's done.
Well, yeah, of course, but they're not going to win the Super Bowl.
I'm saying if. But I also think
the Super Bowl is going to come out of the NFC this year.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think so? The Bears or the Rams?
The Bears, the Rams, the Seahawks.
The Bears aren't going to. Hey, when we get to it.
Okay. Bears, Rams, Seahawks, Detroit. Those are 4 teams right there that have a very, very, very good chance to make the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Bears have the hardest schedule of all those teams you just said. Hey, if they do it, oh man, I'm ecstatic. That'd be great.
I doubt that actually, brother. I'm pretty sure the Seahawks have a harder schedule than the Bears. We're the Super Bowl champions, my friend. We have the hardest schedule probably in the league.
No, they didn't.
Panthers, I thought they did.
I don't think they did.
They were over 500.
They might have been.
It's a good football team.
All right, let me look at the Bears. Let's see. Let's look at their schedule. Let's see. Oh, the Bears do play the Jets and the Falcons.
Yeah, so your schedule isn't as hard as you want to believe.
And the Saints.
Yeah, so you guys play
and the Dolphins.
So you play the NFC and AFC South. Or sorry, AFC East
we'll
and
cover,
NFC South.
We'll cover NFC starting next week.
Yes.
We're going to start with the NFC least.
Yeah.
I mean the East. My bad. My bad. We'll go with the Cowgirls and the Giants, the Redskins
and the Eagles.
And the Eagles.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Have you ever watched that? I'm sure you have. Invincible with
No, actually, I don't think I have seen that one.
You never seen that with Mark Wahlberg?
I know of the movie.
Dude,
I just haven't seen it.
That's a pretty cool movie.
I think I did see it once.
It was a good movie. All right, to the ones and the nuns, we appreciate you all the time watching us, checking out our shorts, checking out the live videos. You're probably going to hear us saying, clip that, clip that, clip that.
We should have said clip that a lot more during this.
Yeah, we should have, but we didn't have a lot of big high topics.
Well, we should have done it for each and every team, though, in the AFC
we
West.
probably should have. You're right.
We'll see what the tweet.
We got shorts out there for you, so you don't have to watch the whole episode if you don't want to. If you want to, you never know what we're gonna say. You never know what's gonna happen, especially when we're in the dungeon at the Restaurante de Frio de Casa in the Tishomingo. You never know.
You never know.
Scotty hangs around. You never know, and he's going to give us some food, which if you haven't been there to had some of his food, I'm telling you, you need to go.
Ask for the off-menu item of the
chopped Italian salad hoagie, dude.
Whatever you just said, I wasn't there for it, but you were bragging about it earlier.
Dude, his peanut butter, anything Scotty has made has been great. Have you had anything below average to average with Scotty?
The mozzarella sticks.
Did Scotty ever make us mozzarella sticks? I don't think he has.
He doesn't make them anyways. They're pre-made.
But I mean, we never even.
I was being a jerk.
Okay, I was going to say we never when Scotty's there. Oh, by the way, he's doing spaghetti next week.
Again?
He's doing spaghetti again next week.
Hells yeah.
That's what we'll be eating. Did we eat it on air last time?
No, we didn't.
Oh, it's gonna be a messy one next week.
All right.
Ones of the nuns.
Oh wait, no.
Wait.
Hey, don't forget to go over to your neighbor's house. Bring them a beer, grab their phone, subscribe to the channel.
Yep.
You don't even have to tell them you're doing it. Just grab their phone when they're in the bathroom, hop on and subscribe real quick. They don't have to know.
Hey, you may as well say, and children, you don't have to be 18 years or older.
What?
Remember when you used to have to call the 800 numbers? Oh. Children, you need your parents' permission.
Yeah. For the wrestling line or whatever. Yeah, I remember those. All right. So yeah, again, don't forget to like and subscribe. And again, if you are already subscribed, grab your friend's phone while you're at work. Just subscribe real quick. They won't mind. I promise.
No, they're not going to mind. Hey, do us a favor. We're always asking to comment. Has anybody out there seen the intro video and song? Has anyone out there seen the outro video and song? We would love to know what you think on those. Because personally, both of them, spot on. I'm not going to say who did those, but
I know
check them out.
I might have missed my calling, bro. Maybe I might move to Nashville, become a singer-songwriter.
Well,
no, just a songwriter. I don't need to be a singer.
I wouldn't go to Nashville because Blake Shelton went to Nashville and didn't get popular till he got on the View or the.
Or no, he was already popular before that.
No, he wasn't popular like before he got on the View.
The Voice.
The Voice. My bad.
The View was a totally different show.
My bad. Hey,
totally.
I had the V.
Whoa.
All right.
Whoa.
At least I didn't say the V. Anyway, to the ones of the nuns, we appreciate you. Check out the shorts. Check out the live.
Till next week.
We'll catch you later. We are out. Deuces.
Thank you all for tuning in. I hope this week your team gets a win. Always stay away from sin. Maybe next week you'll see Blake and Gwen. Big thanks from Maxarelli and Poppa is the NIL free agency. Drink too much, you have to pee. College transfers should pay a fee. So if you plant your flag like Baker, Love, Carrywood, and King Felix, our champs like the Hawks and Bears, bear down like Kel Roar, tune in next week for another show. You know it will be good to go to the ones of the nuns. Please subscribe if you're new.